Hello, my creative friends. We are about to start our traditional Thursdays live stream. It will start in 3 minutes. We are going to have creative practice, very fast sketching, bold, emotional, surprising, because I'm not a host of this challenge. I am a participant of one very interesting event, which is happening every Thursday at this time, 5 p.m. Central European Time. And you can find out all information in the link to the Telegram channel in my description. And the host is Tanya Chudakova, and her gorgeous Telegram channel Today We Will Draw. And I'm just a participant who is filming all her sketching practice. So today I'm going to draw with this creative community, a lot of people all over the world. And we are going to draw fast 10 sketches in 60 minutes. And all references will appear at this time during this process. I don't know references in advance. I will get everything as you in the process. So you can go to this channel and find references, grab your pencils or markers, or piece of paper or iPad, and start drawing together with us, because drawing together is much more interesting. And I'm doing this stream because I think that it is so interesting. During the process, we can discuss references, discuss our sketch practice. You can see how I draw. It is not a demonstration. I just show how I draw. This exact stream is not a tutorial, it is not explanation how to draw. It is the opportunity to build a strong, creative, and very friendly community. So we will start in 1 minute. So I need to prepare a little bit to start my engine. And I will show you all references and how I draw them. So you will be prepared to everything. And by the way, while drawing, I will show you my sketches, and we can choose together which sketch I can put on my cover to this stream, and you can vote for your favorite one, which is which one you prefer to see on the cover. And I suppose it is interesting to have this interactive. I would like to do it. So if you will make a stream, let me know. And I will vote for the perfect cover, be sure. So I'm waiting in this channel. I'm sorry, it is a little bit too bright. I will reduce the brightness. This channel, it is it is in Russian, because my motherland is Russian. But if you have any questions, you can ask me. I will explain you everything in details. But when you get these sketches, references, this is the first one. You will understand everything immediately, because everything is clear. We have this reference. We have 6 minutes for it. I need to change the angle of my camera, because I want to show you a little bit how I even change the position of my beautiful color. And we will try with all these things to fly. Why don't we? Shall we? As British say, shall we? And we have only only 4 minutes because I was talking so much. We have this minutes to draw this apple. And by the way, sometimes I prefer to start with a background and draw it in the details. And maybe today will be the same day when I prefer to draw just background, and I suppose maybe that is enough because it is it has a very beautiful silhouette. I prepared the special. Can you see? I suppose yes. I also reduce the brightness so you can see everything perfectly. But by the way, you can find all my sketches to today's live stream in my free Telegram channel, where I always show all materials which we need for my tutorials, for my workshops, and so on, and of course for my live streams. So you can see them in details, because I understand that now it is not very convenient to see, but this is not a tutorial. That's why no, you understand that this is just for company, for you. You can draw along with me and have fun. And this is the main reason of this live stream, not to show you how you can learn to draw. I have enough of other videos and streams where I devote time for this topic. So today's topic of the sketches which we are going to draw is apples. So we are going to draw fruits. I think it is very nice. I will not draw all details of all these leaves and so on, because I just want to focus on the shape of this object. Very beautiful shape with all these leaves and these sticks. I forgot how do you name it. These sticks were leaves. These sticks were leaves. Leaves. Leaf. Just let me know if you know this word, because I forgot it. I prepared a special, very beautiful color palette for not only for today's challenge, but also for drawing nature, plants, and so on. By the way, are you interested in drawing flowers and maybe herbs and different grass? Because I saw that very interesting sketcher and artist Ekaterina Kowalski is hosting sketching challenge. She's going to draw 30, I suppose 30 plants in a month, and she invites other people and us to join her challenge. So maybe if you're interested in joining, I can film you some videos how I draw plants, botanical illustrations. This is our second reference. So it is more about a face, but we will try to do it anyway. So if you're interested in this botanical illustration, flowers, and so on, I'm planning to film a series of videos. Maybe I will make some live stream how to do it and how to improve your sketching skills, how to make your sketches much more strong, effective, bright, and very authentic. I adore sketching, and I think that this discipline, let's say, is very good not only for artists, but in general for all people who just want to do something creative and to change, even to change your life, because while drawing sketches, you improve not only your way of drawing, but also you improve the way of thinking, and you become a little bit different person, which can achieve great creative and not only creative goals. So if you are interested in such things, invite you to join my streams, my workshops, and try to change your life. So that sounds so fun. I don't know why, but I really believe in it, that you become much stronger. You got your freedom while drawing sketches. You understand yourself better. You understand the world around you much better. So it's definitely worth it to start drawing. Even if you are not, that creative person, it doesn't matter. You should try something unusual, something scary for you, and you will get your results very soon. Much better than you think, by the way. If you are participating in my current project, how to draw 100 people in 4 days, we already completed 3/4 of this challenge, and we have created our 75 first characters. And I will put the link in somewhere here. Maybe I will put it in the description so you can easily find it. And if you were drawing along with me, you know how quickly you can change and you can improve your skills, even if you are not a professional artist. It doesn't matter. When you have clear guidelines how to work on some complicated projects, you can easily get success and find out how to do it. And I created the path especially for beginners who don't know where to start, who don't know how to draw people. But don't worry, if you never try drawing people, especially so many, 100 people in 4 days, it is a lot, but I know the way how anyone can achieve this a little bit scary goal. But I hope that I make it not that scary for everyone. I wanted to make more contrast, and after that we will move to our next today session. But as we don't have enough time, it will be, make it darker and darker, add contrast, because I like bright contrast, but we don't have time for it. We have our third reference with an apple and ants, little insects. There's already third, but I also here, I think that it will be great to start with negative space. Negative space, so it is, if you don't know, I will explain it for you if you're a newbie. By the way, my channel is devoted to art and sketching, but I insist that it is not for, it is for people, for all people who are interested in creativity, in, some unusual experience, in some interesting experiments which you should try. And for me, this sketching, it is just like how to say, I just use this medium because I can do it. I can draw. But I'm talking not about only drawing. I'm talking about some creative development, maybe some improvement of your life. A couple of words about life when you are in your midlife, when you are 30 or not, already 40, 45 plus. And so maybe you're at that age, but you still don't know how to live, what to do, because many of us are facing this midlife crisis, and I try to find a way how reduce. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a therapist, but I also have some options. I have some suggestions how we can work on it and make our lives much more bright, interesting, and valuable. So if you are interested in such things, you are welcome here, even if you don't draw. Just it doesn't matter. You can draw anyway. We will find a way how to add some creativity into your life. And, we want to live the wholesome life, full of emotions, full of interesting events where we can explore ourselves and find a way how we can show, how we can express ourselves for other people and even for ourselves. So drawing, it is just the method which I use here. We can even, for this, yes, we can even change the brush here. And I don't much this type of references. I don't like all these rotten things and something like, something not fresh, not nice. But sometimes when I face that situation, that in this challenge we need to draw something like that, I can do it. But normally I'm not a fan of these things. Here we can also add maybe some leaves here. No, this redundant, difficult, complicated word for me. But you can see me in the mirror, let's say. Yes. Okay, but this is our third sketch for today, and now it's time for fourth. Our fourth reference. And by the way, have you been here on my previous live stream of this series? Because I normally do this show every Thursday, accordingly to the schedule of Tanya's challenge. So I just participate in it every Thursday, and I make my videos. And it is, it makes me much more disciplined, because as I want to draw in this challenge, I always make a stream, and I try not to skip it and do it every time when it happens. And all my previous streams you can find in the special playlist where I gathered all live streams which are devoted to this challenge. I think that you can easily find it in playlists. Maybe I will put a link here, but you can easily find it by yourself. The whole basket of these apples, but what we need here? We need to add some, maybe it's division between apples, even some schematic things, because if we will not do it, we will not understand what is it. And even now we don't understand what is it. Apples, or maybe it is tomatoes, or so on. But I want now to add some hands. Also very, very schematic. Here, this time I have not mentioned it, but the main reason is not to draw it in a perfect way or something like that. It is not a goal at all. Our goal is to reduce any fear of drawing to be imperfect, because a lot of artists, even if you are not a beginner, you refuse to see that sometimes you are not perfect, and that sometimes you don't know what to do and how to draw it. And Tanya, the owner of this event, She usually provides such an unpredictable references that surprises even super experienced people. We just don't know what is it, what's going on, how to draw it. And it is a good option to find out that even if you can draw very beautifully, and when you know, when you choose by yourself what to draw, you think that you are perfect and you can draw everything easily. But when you face something unpredictable, something what was chosen for you, and it was not you who decide what to draw, you see that you have a lot of gaps in your skills and in your maybe even attitude, that you just don't know and you don't know what to do. That's why I like to participate this event so much, because I don't want to forget it, that there are a lot of complicated things even in the environment where I feel myself confident. Still, we have things to explore here, and the growth happens when we try such an unusual and sometimes not very pleasant things. But the growth happens like this, when you do something complicated, and sometimes when you even don't know where to start, how to do it, you don't know, you don't like. But when you are drawing here in this challenge, everything happens so quickly that you don't have time to worry about it. And I highly recommend you not to worry, but to find your own solution, how you can do it and how to accept this truth. So that's it for this sketch. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are in the almost in the middle. This is our fifth reference. Is very strange. Like we can see this branch with apples through the transparent curtain. And maybe I will do it this strange way. Why not to do it in a strange way? What do you think? Maybe we are all the time experimenting here in this challenge. And why I like it so much, that we take a risk here, very safe risk, because it is drawing and nothing really scary could happen. But anyway, we do something unusual, something which we don't know. We are faced to the creative problem here, how to draw this thing, which we don't know. And we have only 6 minutes to do it. So we are in such a emergency, let's say, situation where we try to solve this creative problem very quickly. And after that, we will we should be ready to answer for our, I don't know how to say it, but in my languages, when you take risk, you decide something. After that, you should be ready to answer for your decision. So here is the same. You become to be responsible, even if it could be, it is just drawing. Why we should be responsible? But deep inside, we know that we will respond if we draw something. Like, if we just don't like it, it is already some response. But just don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Of course, we do something unusual. We need to choose what to do, and this is like a camp. It is camp, yes, where we learn how to do it, how to solve these problems. Maybe I will take even more dark color. I don't, or maybe this color is better for background, yes, just to add some contrast to this. Picture. But the most interesting thing is now when we are prepared everything for our upcoming net, or how I thought I told you this word curtain. We create everything for this curtain, and I'm going to draw it very quickly because we don't have much time, and maybe here we make other our quick decisions not with our logic or brain, but with some inner feeling, with our heart and intuition. And I really would like to draw this pattern. If only could I draw it quicker, but maybe I can. Maybe I can draw it quicker because I'm already almost there. And it looks like I'm drawing with chalks on a blackboard. And I like this feeling so much. I don't know why. It is just very, very pleasant feeling. When I don't know how old are you, maybe in your childhood, in your primary school, you already have not learned how to draw a script, this calligraphy. But in my childhood, in my school, we devoted a significant time to learn how to draw or how to write with this script. And for now, I adore to write by hand, like this feeling very much, and highly recommend you to try doing it. Not only because it is very maybe not useful. Of course, it is useful for your brain, but it is also very, very nice feeling. I'm always here, always there. Maybe this is my favorite one, and I will put it on my cover. What do you think? By the way, Write me in comments which sketch would you like to see on my cover. And now it is time for this cool polar bear and apples frozen in a ice cube. It's so strange how they manage to get those apples there. Or I I did something with this brush in my Procreate, so it knows how to change the color during the process of drawing, and I like it so much because you see that at the same time this red is here, it is like orange, and here it is like raspberry color, fuchsia, I don't know, name it this color. And when I chose this greenish yellow, like color of fresh salad, here we can see that it is yellow, but here it is green, and it can change its hue. And if you're interested in Procreate drawing, just let me know, and I can create a workshop about how to draw on Procreate very easily and very effective. You can see how easily I can do it, and you can definitely do the same things without any problems. Everyone can learn how to do it. Or I can make a workshop about, I don't like much the hue, we will change the color. And it is in this cube of ice. Very cool. So I can teach you how to work with brushes, how to about the settings, about what else, how to create your own brushes if you're interested in different textures or different qualities. So let me know if you're interested in such things. Maybe they are not the most interesting even for me, because I think that the content is much more interesting than the way some practical things. But maybe you are a beginner and you just know you just need some things to learn how to do if you just don't know, because I don't know your level. So tell me about your situations, and we can find a way how to reach our goals. But it's time to draw a bear, because only 6 minutes for such a complicated reference. But for us, it is not our first time, so easily, step by step, we can draw very emotional and efficient things. Sometimes very, very in a childish maybe way. I really like this, maybe not childish, but very expressive, a little bit abstract. I don't like how this cube and bear are interacting, so I will change the color. And everything we are drawing very schematic because we, in this exact challenge, we need to share the idea. Oh, but now you know that they already provided us a new reference. That's why it's time to stop working on this polar bear. I will add only teeth for him. You can see, right? And now it is something more complicated because, you know, as everyone adore to draw hands, I think that it is not that scary because really I never draw, almost never draw realistically. That's why I avoid this feeling of being scary. I just don't care. So as I shown you the picture, I will reduce all these lower apples and I will focus on the hands with this peeling the apple. By the way, you know, if you are drawing with me, or maybe you see the record of this stream, but you are drawing, tell me about your today's experience. How do you like it? How do you draw? Maybe you find something complicated, maybe the opposite, you just having fun, and that's it. And I highly recommend you to perceive it like this. We are here not only for learning, for practicing, but the main goal is, of course, to have fun, to enjoy our process, that, you know, how happy are we that we can do it together. We have internet, we have like-minded people who want to spend this hour with us. Not everyone is in such a beneficial position. We are really in a great situation, and I recommend you to enjoy your life now, just in this exact moment, because who never knows what we will have. But now we are here sitting in the warm apartment or flat, and we are drawing, we are making art. It's great, but I decided to draw small and very funny hand, and I don't know why, but anyway, I like it very much because you even don't see it because that's better, yes. I concentrated on the apple, but I still have a little time to complete the rest, what I decided to draw. Sometimes we have very funny hands, but you know, you shouldn't worry about it. Why? Because we are not for perfection. Maybe if you are as adult as me and even older, you know that this chasing for perfection, it makes only burning out, and it makes you to the situation when you just cannot do nothing, and it spoils everything. So if you can do like these hands, you should be happy because you are doing it. We are not preparing these pictures for the competition or for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enough. Maybe not for competition, for exhibition, but I always like to add some pinkish color. Just I like it. Oh, I like it, but I don't have enough time to do it because we already have new reference. And why not? We will stop this picture here, and we are on our halfway. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next picture is our 6th one. Everyone like cats. I am not a big fan of cats, but I can appreciate that. Usually they look very cute and funny, but still I am not the cat guy. But why not to draw them if they are so popular? Yes. And they are fluffy and they have the grace, perfect movements. So I'm telling how perfect are cats, and I'm drawing this plate with apples. So very logical. What do you think? And I made a lot of these things, but now we need to add apples. The most important thing. But some of them are here. Here we have more. In our previous pictures, we had a lot of this type of red and green apples, all the same. And I wonder why. Because there are so many sorts. Yes, it is sorts of apples, yellow and dark red and completely green and a lot of others. But why we have only this red and green here? I don't know. But it is not my choice. I am not complaining. Understand me correctly. I just want to know how why the choice was like this. I'm just interested in it. But we can add some, you see, when we add some pink or purple or something with this violet pigment, everything looks much better. It is my opinion, because maybe I like these colors. My favorite color, by the way, is red and cherry red. So not that far, but and not exactly. So we can add some cherry. This is cherry red for me. And when we are drawing, apples, we are thinking about Cézanne. How do you call Cézanne? It is the artist who is well known, not only because of his still life with fruits, but they are very well known. I adore him, and his vision is absolutely perfect for me. I don't like I don't I like, but I don't know how to explain. I like that his pictures are very brutal, and I like this energy very much. I am adept of the vision that in art we value energy from the first. No, the first thing is not the plot, it is not the color, it is not the artist, maybe it is energy. And different pictures, different paintings, they show different type of energy. And some of this energy resonates with you, some unfortunately not. And this is how artists can find their tribe. Oh, you know, they already provided us the next picture, so I only can make this orange stain, which presents this cat. And but it has some like pause here. I'm not in a hurry. I have it, and I can go for our next one. It is also very beautiful. Here I will draw the opposite. I will try to draw just not the contour, but the beautiful green stain. It looks very similar, but I will color different parts. So I don't color the background, I color this everything. It is not a lesson, you see. I show you how I do it. I color how quickly I need to decide what I'm going to do. And I decided to, at first, because I like very much to draw with stains, this type of, this method maybe of drawing, because at first it is very quick, and I like this quick vibe in sketching when you can easily and quickly grasp the main idea, and you can share your view with very little time and very little I forgot what I decided to tell you. You can easily share your attitude to what do you sketching. So we have this branch of apples, and I like it as it is. It is, I like just the shape. Sometimes the shape already plays a significant role in your picture. And that is how the abstract art could work, the shape and colors. But we need to add some colors here. Even if the funny way, in funny fact, just on our previous on our previous reference, I told you about the fact that everyone was the same sort of apples, and exactly the next reference was different. So everything was, prepared in a good way. So I'm working with leaves. I added some lights, and now it's time to add some dark places in these leaves. And don't worry if you don't understand how everything is organized here. I also don't understand it because a lot of leaves, and I am not that person who like to draw everything exactly as you see it. No, I just want to share with you my impression. I adore impressionists artists, so I just want only to share you my vision. And I have found very beautiful light green color for this apple. So I don't know why, but I like this picture very much. I like this reference. And I like this, how it is organized with only green colors. I can even add to lighted places not yellow, but maybe yellow also. Why don't we? This for people who just joined me. I see this event, this stream, as an experiment. So we can add what we want here. Even why don't we add a little bit of blue? Who can tell us not to do it? If someone will tell you, don't add blue color in your apples. But I even don't know what reasons this person could show you that you will be convinced not to do it. It is hilarious. I'd like to have this green and blue apples. Maybe it looks like plums. Or we are so close to the end. To be honest, they already provided me, not me, for everyone, this last picture, but I want to add a little bit of lighting here on to make them more juicy. And by the way, tell me in comments or in the chat, do you like to eat blue apples? If so, we can write to farmers and ask them to create some blue apples to us. Why not? I really want it. And our last picture for today, this huge apple and a very cute grandfather. I adore to draw people, so in this picture I will concentrate mostly on the apple. Oh, no, you understand that I think, and what I say, it is not the same things. When I draw, it could happen. Oh, here you can see how the color is changing. I add different strokes of brush, and but I still want to add something more red. And you know how your art reflects your personality. It is crazy how easily you can find out the way what the person is in front of you. So it is hard to keep secrets when you draw. But that's it for the apple, I suppose. But I still want to add some glossy parts. But that's it. And I will make a grandfather. I want to draw him orange. I don't know why. He is standing in front of, this wall, yellow wall. So we will work a little bit with negative space again. So this is our grandfather and his grayish grayish hair, or maybe even mustache. But why don't we add some eyes to him? True. When I draw people, sometimes I make them so grumpy. I don't know. But deep inside, they are not that sad. I will make his lips more purple, and it will change everything for everyone. Some final touches, because we almost don't have time, but I will add a little bit here. His hand. He's just showing what a great apple he managed to grow. Yes, here it's his belt, shorts, of course, because he's so, in a natural way. I like this one so much, but we cannot put it on the cover because it is rotated on a different way, which we don't have an option to use. So just what can we do? Just drawing what we can, and that's it. I will add him his legs and knees, and he has some here he's so, in this artistic and abstract way. So we're almost there, but I want to add this tree on the foreground because we have it in the picture, and it really makes everything more beautiful and vivid. That's almost it for today. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section, and I will try to answer them in my next stream or video. We will see. I will show all my sketches in my Telegram channel. That's it for today. Wait a moment, I will reverse my camera and have a sip of water. 1 hour of non-stop talking. That's not easy, believe me. But I like today's session very, very much. I hope you also enjoyed it, and it definitely worth it. Every time I come to you on Thursdays, I feel a pleasure and enjoyment, and that it was a really good pastime for me. And I hope that I will find a tribe which feel the same emotions, let's say. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you were drawing along with me, I would like to see your sketches. You can show them in my Telegram channel. The link is in the description. And I would like to see them and hear a couple of words about you. Who are you? Where are you from? About your today's experience. What have you done? What was your feelings? What were your feelings? What new things maybe you found out? Maybe some creative ideas came to your mind. It is everything of this is very interesting for me, and I will show there in my Telegram channel my sketches also. My about schedule, couple of words. My next traditional big stream will be different. It will be a silent practice, 1 hour. It will be in this Sunday, 5 p.m. Central European Time, and it will be just drawing practice together, where we are immersing ourselves in a creative process. We meditate through this sketching practice, and we are just have some time for our inner creator, and we are going to draw very interesting characters in very beautiful environments. So we are step by step, we are approaching to drawing full colored pictures with some plot, with background and with a character. So step by step, we are going to this goal, and this Sunday we will try something more intermediate, but I invite everyone, even if you don't draw, this is also place for you. Don't be shy, everything will be very friendly, no judgment, no pressure. Just come and try something unusual, something a little bit scary. And tomorrow I will make a final video to the series how to draw 100 people in 4 days. We have only 25 people to complete our project. What we will do, we will draw them, we will complete our first and 100 people, our point A and point B. We will choose our favorite references from this project. We will choose our favorite sketches of the project, and we will analyze all these changes which happen with us during this period of 4 days of very intensive drawing. It is also for everyone, especially for beginners, for people who don't know how to draw people, who scary how to draw people. This event is for you. But of course, I invite experienced artists also, because in this challenge we can find ways how to explore this topic on a different level. So it is very convenient that everyone can participate and everyone can exchange their vision and enrich your visual background. So we will summarize this event and we will celebrate our success. So thank you so much for participating in this event today. I wish you a very good evening, a lot of creative inspiration. See you tomorrow, and be creative, be inspired. Bye bye.